Great morning, great morning. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. While you guys are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share. Come on, come on. Great morning. Let me share, y'all. Mm. A sister is tired. Hey, April. Great morning, gorgeous. A sister is tired. Okay. Thank you, baby. Great morning. All right. You guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Make sure you go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Hey, Charmaine. How you doing, sissy? He talking about, yep, Boca in the bed. Thank you, April, for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Listen, I have so much to tell you. Oh my God. It's so much going on, but this word is going to really bless you. But I've got to share a testimony. Yes. She's talking about, and you should be, right? So listen, y'all. I've been doing a lot of traveling, and in my traveling, I've been very, very swollen. My ankles, my feet have been very, very swollen. Charmaine, were my feet and ankles very swollen? I'm gonna let you testify. Like, I'm talking about, they were huge, like this, like cankles big, that big. Like, that's how big my ankles were. Am I exaggerating, baby? No. No exaggeration. My ankles were this big. I'm talking about, they were so huge. Like, I couldn't touch the bone. There was so much swelling, water on my body that my leg, I try to prop my feet up on the dashboard, and my leg was leaning over on the side. There was a huge indention in my leg from Atlanta. That's how much fluid was on my body, how much inflammation there was in my body. Yeah, yeah. Charmaine said, yes, all 5 days. Continued into my flight to Houston. Still very swollen, ankles huge, feet huge, like struggling to get in my shoes huge. Look, my feet look like Miss Piggy in a pair of shoes. You know how Miss Piggy's feet look with the little fat meat hanging over the top? Like, that's how my feet look. Last night, yesterday coming back, still very swollen. In fact, they'd gotten bigger because, it had built up. So on the plane, I've been on these planes in the heat, walking, huge. Last night we got to the hotel. I was like, oh my God. But before we left the hotel in Houston, listen, I used this new product, right? And the CEO was like, hey, you need to drink this because it helps with inflammation. I'm like, okay. So I had taken a shot before we went to the airport. Now, remember, I'm still swollen all day. Last night we get to the hotel. I take my second shot. You take 2 shots a day. And y'all, I woke up this morning, and when I tell you the swelling was gone, the swelling was gone. Gone. I was wondering how in the world I was going to put my shoes on for graduation today because it was that big. I'm talking about my feet, my toes, my ankles, my legs, everything was swollen. Like, it just was huge, right? 1 shot. I'm trying to see if that's a shot. I'm trying to see if that's a shot. Okay. I took 1 shot in the morning. I took a shot last night, and it decreased my inflammation. Y'all. 1 shot. And it tastes good. It tastes like apple cider. Listen, don't do that, babe. Charmaine said, praise God. Yes. Hey, Christina. Listen. So not only did it decrease the inflammation, listen, I know it operated almost like a diuretic because I kept having to get up and go to the bathroom. So what it did was, it did for me what diuretics do, okay? It literally drew the water off my body. It drew the water off my body. I was going to the bathroom. It was clear, okay? Well, almost clear, almost crystal clear. Listen, so what it did was it drew the water off my body. So all of that inflammation, water on my feet, my ankles, my legs, it drew it off, and it allowed my kidneys to process and to flush. I'm blown away right now because I'm telling y'all, I can't make this up, okay? When I tell you that my feet and ankles were, I said I should have taken a picture. They were huge. They were ridiculously huge. And now they are not. They are gone down. My legs gone down. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. I'm gonna see. Don't talk about my feet. I need a pedicure. Don't talk about me. But I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. So let me see. I gotta see if I can lift it. Okay. See them now? Can you see it, babe? They were huge. Charmaine, are they smaller? Because y'all, I'm telling you, it was ridiculous. Like, I was like, what in the whole world, and how is this going to go down? Of course, last night in the bed, I propped them up. So I propped them after I had taken my shot. Charmaine, right? Listen, y'all, I didn't know how long it was going to take for it to go down, but I did those 2 shots yesterday and my ankles went down. I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with this product. I knew that it helped with glucose levels. I knew that it helped with energy. I knew that it had all of these amazing things in it. Supports blood sugar, metabolism booster, increases energy, decreases appetite. Listen, it's got ginger root, spirulina. I love spirulina, by the way. It's got cinnamon bark extract. That's why it tastes like, it's got that apple cinnamon taste, right? That's why it tastes like apple cider. Ginkgo biloba, hyssop, purge me with hyssop. It's got purge me with hyssop in it. Wow. Cranberry extract, maca root. Maca root is really good for you too. Chlorella, that's good for you too. Baby, that stuff took my ankles from here back to normal. Pulled all that fluid off my body. All the fluid off my body. I said, my God, today, this stuff, this is about to be my go-to. What? Y'all, that to me was incredible. I'm talking about, I was so swollen that I had indentions. If I crossed my feet, I would have an indention. That's how I said, what? 2 shots pulled that fluid off of me. Baby, swear by it, okay? Swear by it. Now, listen, the beautiful thing is, now I've got it. And this is going to be the challenge. You know what the challenge is going to be for me? Babe, what's the challenge going to be for me? Nope. Not staying in the regimen. Sharing is gonna be my challenge. That's why he gonna have to have his bottle, and I'm gonna have to have my bottle. And when my bottle runs out, guess what?
You ain't touching mine.
I'm getting some here. Yo, that's how good this stuff is. When I tell you that it has given me life, it has given me life. I'm telling y'all, it has given me life. Not to mention, listen, y'all been talking about my glow and my glisten, right? Y'all been talking about my glow and my glisten. Oh, Dr. V, you glowing. Look at you, you glowing. Another one of these products. But I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, I have absolutely fallen in love with these products and they work. I'm getting great sleep because we got a product that helps with sleeping. Y'all.
You're definitely getting sleep.
I'm sleeping. Like, my husband like, babe, you sleep. Babe, you sleep. Babe, you sleep. He might hide that one. Angel number 122. Y'all, I'm telling you, it has been amazing and incredible how I feel, the energy that I have. Girl, listen. Yes, honey. Yes. I got you something. Well, something, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the information. Listen, so y'all, look, what I'm telling you is this. When I tell you that God knows what you need when you need it, like, I mean that thing. It is very real. It is a real thing. And that's exactly what he's been doing for me. I told you yesterday that the trip was amazing. We had an incredible experience. Love the heart of the head of the company. But the products, the products, these, oh my goodness. Yes. There's one for metabolism. There's one to give you energy, mood. This is the product that's giving me the glow, though. This is the product that's giving me the glow. I literally have found that I have to change how I do my makeup because of what this product does to my skin, right? How it has me like glowing and glistening. Hey, Kim, how you doing, beautiful? So I'm excited to see what happens with my weight. I know my energy is increased, my mood is increased. But you'll do me a favor and bring me the my bag. I just know some stuff is happening. I found that using the products, I'm much more regular. I don't struggle as much going to the bathroom. It's been amazing. So all I'm saying is what I'm saying. It's incredible. And I'm loving the fact that I had that drastic results in a 24-hour period of time. And it wasn't even 24 hours, right? Yeah, it wasn't even 24 hours, was it, babe? Wasn't even 24 hours and it went down. Huh? So, yeah, but I'm gonna share this product with y'all because, thank you, babe.
Since we're still in the sharing stage.
He come get his. Since we still in the sharing stage, he said. Now he had a jump on me though, because he had it while I was gone. I got to taste it.
But I didn't do it because I wanted to do it together.
Oh, he didn't do it. I would have been doing it. I would have been taking the product, honey. That's the difference between me and him, honey. He be trying to wait on his baby. I'd be like, baby, you'll catch up. Like, okay. Listen, the B-Fit, baby, it helps with mood and energy. There is, the Forever Young. So the Forever Young has this ingredient called NMN. It's something that is used, matter of fact, let me look it up. People pay a lot of money to get injections, and it helps with Okay. It fights aging. Okay. So it supports healthy aging and performance, boosts cellular health, energy. Hold on. Okay. Um, Metabolism and DNA repair. Okay. Now, this is the thing though. Most of the time, you're either going to find it in a shot or you're going to find it in a capsule. And your ability to process it is going to be low. But with this one, like you get 92% absorption rate when you use it. Why am I telling you this?
The shot is 80.
The shot is 80% absorption.
The pill is 13.
The pill is 13. Yeah. The pill is 13. The capsule is better than the pill though, right? The capsule gives you more than the pill. Uh-huh. So listen, I'm telling y'all this, and y'all may be saying, Dr. B, what does this have to do with distractions? What does this have to do with distractions? And I'm going to tell you what it has to do with distractions. Listen. So we can get lost in distractions. I'm not going to lie to you. The swelling, like that was an issue for me. When we're tired and don't have energy, it's going to distract you. When you're emotionally all over the place, it's a distraction. So if health issues and challenges become distractions to you, it limits your ability to go forward and do what God has for you to do. Summerlin said, I've been at the gym, water all week, and I'm sluggish. I definitely need the products. Thank you, beautiful. And you look amazing. No makeup, no makeup, no makeup, no makeup. We've got to understand that everything that God has for us and has for us to do requires us to take care of our bodies. And what I discovered is when I don't take care of my body, like everything is affected by it. Everything is affected when I don't take care of my body. Like I don't want to get up. I don't want to move. I don't have the energy to do the things that I know that I'm supposed to be doing. It's difficult to stay focused, right? But my focus is amazing with these products. I'm able to focus, be clear, even when anxiety, comes up, or like for me, traveling produces sometimes anxiety, right? Just the stuff that you go through. I have been able to stay what? Calm. Honey, listen, I be on chill. I was on chill. Flight was delayed. Storm came in. I was still chill. Why? I took my calm because I already knew that whatever came in the day, I needed to be prepared to deal with it without it throwing me off. There will always be things that come to serve as a distraction. But if you can be clear in your thinking, if your emotions are under control, then you have a greater chance of effectively dealing with the challenges that life brings you, because life is going to life. Life is going to life. It's always going to life. It's just what it does. So if life is going to life, you've got to be able to God. What does God do? God says, be still and know that I am God. Rest in him. Know with every assurance that he's got you. Don't get lost in the distractions. The distractions are just that. They're designed to take you off course, right? They're designed to sabotage you. When we were traveling, I needed to get to the university by 8 o'clock, right? I need to get there by 8 o'clock. We were not going to make it. I knew we weren't going to make it because when our flight got in, we had to go pick up the car. Then we had to stop and get gas. And then we had to get on the road. And it was like, no, it was going to be like we had to keep going straight. We couldn't stop for anything in order to even be close to getting there at the time that we needed to. And I just was like, listen, I'm not getting ready to stress out about this. So what I did was I made a phone call with the expectation that it was going to get worked out. It's not my job. And I think this is what gets us. We think we're supposed to figure out how things are supposed to happen. We're just supposed to know that they will happen. Like I have every confidence that things will work out for me. Every confidence that things will work out for me in every area of my life at all times, right? Like that's the truth. That's the truth. Because all things will work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And that is me. and that is you. So if that's us, why are we stressed about things that God already has control of? Why allow the distractions to keep us from being focused on what God has called us to do and what we're supposed to be doing? We've got to master focus. We've got to master clarity. We've got to master discipline. We've got to master those things, because it's in mastering those things that we attain true success. True success is on the other side of discipline. That's why God is always trying to put me in a place of discipline. The thing I struggle with the most is discipline. At least I did. So that's that thing that you got to declare it so that it can be, right? So I am determined to walk in a greater level of discipline, a greater level of trust and focus, because there's a place that I'm going. And the place that I'm going requires that. We've been talking about in Destiny Driven, A Journey to Greatness, we've been talking about the things that get in our way, right? The things that get in our way. And one of the things that I know for me has been an issue is the desire to do things with my partner, right? That has been something that has been missing, the ability to do the things that I do with someone. And when I look at the things that God is doing, I am continually amazed by him, even in the becoming, which is not always easy. But I'm watching God do things in me, because that's all I can control is me. I'm watching God do things in me to give me the perspective and the endurance required to allow things to happen. You all don't get caught up in the distractions. Don't get lost in the distractions and miss what God is doing. It's easy to do now. Listen, it's easy to do. But stay focused on the promise. Stay focused on the promise and do what you need to do. Do what you can and let God handle the rest. Because some stuff is personally just, it's above our pay grade. We won't get paid enough to be able to figure it out. That's got to go to the next level of management for the next level to deal with. Because if we try to deal with it, listen, it'll be all jacked up. And who got time for that? Not me. Don't get lost in the distractions, but do what you need to do to make sure that you're doing your part in staying focused and staying clear. And for me, I've been waiting on the right combination. I've been waiting on the right combination for all the pieces to come together. And I finally feel like it's there. I don't know if you all have ever been in that place where you know what God promised you, but it don't look nothing like what you think it's supposed to look like. You know what God promised you, but you're not seeing it in the right now. I don't know if y'all have ever been there. Maybe it's just me. But that's when the distractions become the greatest. Why? Because if the enemy can distract you, he can delay you. If the enemy can distract you, he can detour you. If the enemy can distract you, if he can get you lost in the distractions, then you're going to be more likely to forfeit. Hold Hold on. Forfeit. You're going to be more likely to forfeit because he can't take it. You're going to be more likely to forfeit what God is doing. Forfeit. Lose or be deprived of property or a right or privilege as a penalty for wrongdoing. That's the verb. Noun, a fine or a penalty for wrongdoing or for a breach of the rules in a club or a game. Adjective, lost or surrendered as a penalty for wrongdoing or neglect. Listen, in this case, the wrongdoing is not believing God. Now, y'all can say that's not wrongdoing. It is. It is. See, we think that when God tells us something, tells us to do something, tells us something about ourselves, if we do not believe God, we are calling God a liar. We are making the work of Christ of no effect. And when we do that, we end up forfeiting what God has promised us, the place that he's trying to get us to. We forfeit. In basketball and in sports, if a team forfeits a game, that means they say, hey, we gotta give this up because of whatever reason, right? That counts as a loss. Now, there can be a lesson in the loss, but it counts as a loss, right? Why are we taking losses that we don't have to take? Because we're forfeiting God's promises for our life. We figure we don't deserve it. Like angel number 166. We've got to understand that what God is doing in this season, in this hour, requires us to stay focused on him. Angel number 166 is a powerful message from the angels. It carries a message of new beginnings in one's personal life and forgiveness for mistakes made in the past. Hold on. Angel number 166 is a message to fulfill your dreams and desires by having the right attitude and balance. This number is asking you to maintain a positive outlook. We've got to understand that God is trying to keep us focused. It represents love, home and family, and inner and outer beauty. It means something great is coming towards you, which has the potential to change your life as a whole. It suggests you choose your thoughts, intentions, and actions wisely and consciously in favor of your ultimate goals and dreams. Remember that only positive thoughts and attitudes can turn everything in your favor, whether good or bad. You have to let go of all your material and financial concerns, as your works will automatically yield results. You all, there's something that God is doing, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's getting ready to change our lives if we allow it to do so. But we have to allow it. We have to allow it. We can't forfeit the promises of God. We can't forfeit what God has set up for us, ordained for us, the things that he's planned for us, because we don't understand, or we're lost in the distractions, or, we don't understand. It doesn't seem fair. Y'all, we ain't got time for that. It's time to really get and understand that God is doing something amazing in your life. And it depends upon us keeping, yes, baby, keeping our focus, keeping our eyes on him, right? We got to do it. We got to do it. Denise said, had to learn what and how to look for it. I'm recognizing them now. Yes. Good morning, Tanisha. How are you, beautiful? Great day, Corey. Someone said, yes, when body is sluggish, my mind is not productive and I'm pushing to right. Listen, I'm telling y'all, listen, the stuff that God is doing is amazing. 166, that's what this live teaching is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone said, love it. Then he said, amen. So look, y'all, what I'm going to tell you is this. In this season, the way God is moving, in this season, the things that God is doing, it requires a level of focus like you've never had before. But there are times when you can't focus because your body is working against you. Now you can't, you can do what you can do, right? In the natural. But sometimes you need assistance because your body is out of balance. And most of the time our bodies are out of balance. It's why we're sluggish. It's why we can't focus. It's why we don't have the energy required to do things. It's why we get distracted. It's why. So what we have to do is do what we need to put into our body, what we need to be in the place where we can operate at our maximum capacity. Listen, hey, I got to be on all cylinders. Go. I don't have time for anything other than that. So that means that I've got to put in my body what I need to put in my body to keep me in that place or to put me in that place. Because the truth of the matter is most of us don't know what it's like to operate at maximum capacity because the majority of our lives, we operated at less than optimal capacity. I'll say the majority, especially of our adult lives. We operate at less than maximal capacity. And so we end up draining ourselves. Listen, who got time for that? We ain't got time for that. We got to get it together, get our minds right, get our spirits right, get our bodies right. So if you're in a place where you want to get your body right, put body right in the comments, and I will share with you how you can get your body right, okay? Because you're going to need it. For where we're going, for what God is doing, your body going to have to be right. And I'm not talking about your shape, your figure. I'm not talking about your six pack, although those things, you can get those too. But I'm talking about having the nutrients that your body needs in order to do it, right? So you got to do it. So if you want to get your body right, put body right in the comments. I'll send you the information for you to check out so that you can get what you need in order to get that body right. Honey, listen, who got time? Not me. I don't have time to be playing. Okay. Look, I love you guys. It's graduation day. I've got to get dressed so that I can go to graduation. But I want you guys to know this. God is doing something supernatural in your life. And if God is doing something supernatural, you need to make sure that you are an active participant in what's going on. Listen, I pray this word has blessed you. If this word has blessed you and you want to sow a seed, you can sow a seed at Cash App. $DRV Johnson 777, Cash App DRV Johnson 777. Summerlin said, hey, baby. Hey. He said, hey. All right. I see you, Tanisha. I see you, Christina. I told him, Summerlin. Corey said, body right. Tandria said, body right. Listen, this is the season. This is the season for God to do the amazing things, for you to see abundance and exceedingly and abundantly show up in your life. Look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.